guys, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here trying out some new drugstore products. Some I've already used, and so that's a little bit of review. Some of them are first impressions, and basically I just used a bunch of new drugstore releases to create this look. Smoky eyes, not my strong suit, not something I wear often, but I thought for this little chatty get ready with me situation, like I might as well practice, right? That's how you get better. Yeah, so I went ahead and did this look for you all, and also my hair is different. I dyed it recently, but that's really all I have to say. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see my thoughts on a bunch of new products, you are in the right place. Just keep watching. So basically I just have this bag full of a bunch of recent drugstore purchases. These are mostly new products. Actually, I think they're all new products. I tried to like keep it to that so that it's more interesting and you can kind of see what you'd like to pick up, what you wouldn't, stuff like that. But I left all my brushes, so that was smart. Alright, now that my life is together, we can actually get started. So I have already primed my face, my eyes, and filled in my brows. Anything that I don't have a new product for, I'm just going to do off camera to save time so that I can like give my little reviews in here. Oh man. Alright, this is not new. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow gel, but I needed a replacement for my Anastasia one. I kind of like that kind of consistency where it's like a little bit crispier, like not, you know what I mean? Where it really holds them in place. And my friend who has a YouTube channel, Alexa, I'll link it down below, she recommended this one, and I really like it. It is exactly the Anastasia one, like exactly. So next I'm going to be using this Maybelline Brightening Creamy Concealer. This is from that new release line that they came out with. I think I've used this in another video, but basically I do not like this all over my face. I just like it to clean up the brows a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that for this. It's a nice creamy consistency for that, and I have extremely oily eyelids, and it kind of doubles as a nice primer. So that's what I've been using this for. Blend that in with this little brush. But yeah, that just does a nice job of kind of brightening up and neutralizing some of the veins in my eyes, which is nice. I really just want to start with the face today because I just feel like it. So I am going to take this Maybelline Master Camo color correcting kit in the shade Light. So I have used this quite a few times. I do like it. I actually do enjoy it. I wish that it had a mirror kind of, but what can you do? It's kind of expensive though. Like, you think they could throw in a mirror for us, but I guess not. Basically, I'm just going to take the green shade and place that on blemishes that I have. Yeah. And then I am going to take this kind of like peachy concealer right here, so the little bit darker one, and I'm going to place that under my eyes. For that, I'm just going to use my finger because I always find that concealers like this just blend much better with a finger. So I'm just going to correct right underneath my eyes where I have some dark circles. So I basically focus that in the like middle over here by, you know, where I get the darkest of dark circles. Super fun. And then really quick, I'm actually going to go ahead and take this yellow shade right here and use the little brush. And I'm just going to apply that like by my nose because my nose is always red and always peeking through. And then I'm just going to use this small e.l.f. stubble brush to lightly blend that in without taking away too much of the pigment because that would defeat the purpose. And basically for this color correcting little kit, I think it's good for kind of subtle color correcting if you don't want anything too much or too harsh. I think it's good, but it definitely doesn't have coverage really, so you need to apply other things on top of it, which you do anyway when you color correct. I think it's pretty good. Like, nothing crazy great that I would run out and purchase, but also I'm not really a color corrector. I just wanted to try it out. And now for foundation, I actually have not tried this. I was just at CVS last night and I saw the whole display of these, and I have been looking for this forever. Everyone has been reviewing it and I couldn't get my hands on it, but I finally did. I picked it up in the shade Shell Ivory, which is the second shade, and all of them looked super light, but then in like the description down below them, it kind of showed a different color, so I decided to go with the picture. And from swatching it on my hand, it does seem like I did the right thing, so pay attention to the picture rather than the color in the bottle. So I'm just going to, oh my god, this was like the worst mirror decision. Okay. Apply this, oh my god, okay. Cute. I'm gonna go ahead and use like one spatula full and apply that all over one side of my face. And I'm gonna blend out using this EcoTools sponge. EcoTools sponge. I saw these at Ulta a while back and picked them up, and they're pretty good. They come in like a little 2-pack. You'll see the other one later. I do like this one better than the other one that comes with it, and I believe it's $10. So you pay $10 for 2 sponges, which is not bad, especially because they go on sale, like buy one get one 50% off a lot. So off the bat, the coverage of this is, as I was expecting, kind of like a light medium, especially with the sponge. I just know that I like things with the sponge better, so I do kind of like this for the flat sides that it has. They like really let you cover a lot of area quickly, basically. But this one definitely has a texture like the Beauty Blender a little bit. Not as squishy, but like pretty close. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild color, whatever this is, Photo Focus Concealer in the lightest shade, which kind of looks dark in the tube, but we'll find out. And the smaller sponge that comes with the EcoTools sponge little duo. This one is okay. I just I love the size and the shape, but I wish that it was more soft. Like the bigger one is softer, this one is much more dense. Okay, this looks light enough coming out of the tube, I think. Like putting it on your face. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and put a bit in here and a bit down the center of my face and here. I guess just on little blemishes as well. They're pretty much covered though between everything else that I did. And I'll blend out with this tiny little sponge. I just feel like if it was softer, it would be... My card ran out of storage, so I'm not sure where it stopped, but hopefully most of it's in there. I of course also picked up the Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder, so I am just gonna go ahead and use that because why not? I guess I'm just gonna set under eyes and my whole face with this just because. There's definitely like some powder kickback, but that's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my like actual eye with this too. Alright, that definitely improved the overall look of everything. I feel like everything looks a lot more smooth now. Pores look good. Everything looks good. I, so far, am a fan of all of those products. So, yeah, it just depends how they wear throughout the day. I'm not doing a wear test today, but I'll update you, I'm sure, in another video. All the other face things I'm using besides the highlight I've already used, so I'm just going to real quick go do that off camera and then I'll be back. I'm like torn between 2 highlighters. Oh, I love this. It does do like that duochrome effect. This one is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, which is much more nude and natural, which is kind of what I'm feeling today. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one because this one is new. I don't know if this one's new or not, but this one is definitely new, and it's really fun. So yeah, this is the NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powder in the shade Lavender Steel. So basically it's like a pinky highlight, but it's more like a lavender. It's very different from other highlighters. So, like, look at that, bam. It's just so unique. I feel like these remind me of maybe like the Moonchild Anastasia palette thing, but like you could just get one color and they're way cheaper, so. Now for eyes, I have a couple new palettes. I have the NYX Perfect Filter palette in the shade 4 Gloomy Days, and I have the Rimmel London Magnifies eyeshadow palette in the color, or in the shade, whatever, the number 2 London Nudes Calling. This one's like a rose gold little thing, and this one is very like smoky. I kind of feel like I want to go with the NYX one just because of the highlight that I used and the color of shirt that I'm wearing, you know? I'll zoom you in so you can actually see. That would probably be helpful, right? All right, hopefully this is good. It's really hard to zoom in and I have to be in like a weird position, but I'll do. I have used this palette once before. It is nice. NYX shadows, I do really enjoy NYX shadows. They're just like a little bit more difficult to work with than some others. But I'm going to take first the brown shade that's kind of chilling right here. And go ahead and put that in the crease using a blending brush. So see, they are like a bit of work to blend, but overall it still looks really nice. You just have to work a little harder with these, I feel like, than with some other shadows out there. And I'm kind of making a halo looking thing because why not? So since it seems like I already put blue on my eye anyway, I'm going to go in with this blue shade right here on like a more precise brush and really just focus that. Yeah, there was definitely blue on the brush before. And I'm going to focus that here to really deepen it up. Alright, to get the lid color that I want, I think I'm actually going to mix these two shades over here. Yeah, the kind of silvery steely one and the more purpley one. I'll lay the purple down first because it's darker, and then I think I will go over with the other one if I want more. Kind of like a duochrome effect, like it's like a steely purple, but it has like some blue shift to it. Way to go, NYX. These are pretty. And I'm definitely feeling like I do want a bit more of a light put in there, so I'm going to use the silvery shade right beneath it, get a little on my brush, and this one I'm going to apply like very close to the lash line. I think that's pretty gorgeous, to be honest. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some on the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with like that first brown shade that I had used, just on the pencil brush, and focus that on the like outer 2/3. I want this to kind of be smoked out, so. And then I'm going to take the silvery shade on the same brush, on the brush that I used before. Just get more on the tip of it And apply that in the third right there in the inner corner. So I'm pretty into this actually. I'm gonna see if I can do the same thing on the other eye and be back. All right, so I went ahead, finished both eyes. Obviously this one looked better than this one in my opinion. And I just added one other thing. I highlighted using the cream shade in the palette because I needed that. And then I just popped on some mascara. And I did set my whole face with setting spray. And now it is time for the final touches. I kind of want a glossy nude, but I don't know how I feel. We'll just go ahead and apply the nude first. This is the Maybelline lipstick, the matte one in Daringly Nude. Some of my favorite formulas at the drugstore. And then from Wet n Wild, I did pick up just this clear gloss. It said new on the packaging, so I guess these are new. I've never tried it before. Okay, I'm really liking this actually. It's like a more oily lip gloss as opposed to sticky, which I like because it just feels more hydrating and just nicer on your lips. And it does give a nice little shine. So yeah, I am kind of a fan of that as well. So that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, found it helpful, I don't know, whatever. Let me know down below if you try out any of these things, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.